Hello, vinyl community. George Allen here. Vinyl LPs, CDs, and we're doing another VCLT review. I believe this is number 6 in the series. Today I'm going to be talking about 2 albums. First one is going to be Foo Fighters, Medium Rare. This one I received from Aaron Mutha Alamar, and this was a record store day release back in 2011. And what it was is a bunch of cover songs. And this is kind of appropriate that I do it now because they're releasing another record store day cover song album. And they're doing, if you saw it on YouTube, Bee Gees song. And very fascinating. What a talented bunch of guys. Dave Grohl's just hard to keep that guy down. This is a very fascinating album. And this is what it looks like. Side 1, side 2. Nice picture there of a T-bone steak. And because that's why it's called medium rare, I guess. That picture of the steak on the front. And they do, I think, a total of, let's see, 13 tracks on here. Most of them were either on previous albums or B-sides of singles, except on this album there were 2 new songs, Bad Reputation, and This Will Be Our Year, which was a song by the Zombies. Amazing album. Listening to this, they do Band on the Run by Wings, you know, Paul McCartney and Wings, and at times you think it's Paul McCartney and Wings. They do an excellent job on it. I Feel Free by Cream. Wonderful job. These guys are amazing. And the one that really cracked me up the most was Young Man Blues. They do a takeoff on that was not written by The Who, but The Who have done it live several times. The one I'm most familiar with is the Live at Leeds version. And this is a live version of theirs. And I'll tell you what, it sounds so much like The Who. It's incredible. They just do a monster job of imitating these people on this album. So, you know, this is just a really incredible cover album that Dave Grohl and his guys, they must put a lot of time in practicing this stuff. Wonderful job, wonderful job. And highly recommend it if you can get it. I've noticed on Discogs that goes for a pretty penny now. I hope that Aaron kept a copy of this for himself because it's a pretty expensive album. Foo Fighters, medium rare. Highly recommend it. Even if you're not a fan of the Foo Fighters, it's an interesting album to have, just the way they do these cover songs. So I enjoy it a lot. Next album I'm going to do is Jeff Beck's Blow by Blow. Now, Jeff Beck, you know, he's in the Yardbirds. Fantastic guitarist. He's listed in, I think, in a lot of different reviews and ratings as one of the top guitarists in the world. This is what this looks like. This is a quadraphonic version that I was sent. This was given to me by Gary over at Physical Format Rock and Roll. Gary was nice enough to send this to me. And most of you probably are familiar with this record. And this was released in 1975, produced by George Martin at his Air Studios. And it's got some great songs on it. And one of the more interesting ones, She's a Woman, written by Lennon McCartney. Great tunes on it. And Freeway Jam, written by the bass player on this, Max Middleton. And oh, I'm sorry, he's a keyboard player, excuse me, keyboard player. Phil Chen is the bass player, Richard Bailey the drummer on it, and great set of tunes. Jeff Beck's Blow by Blow. Very interesting, I like this album a lot. In fact, because he sent this to me, I only have ever had one other Jeff Beck album. I've gotten a couple more since this, but nothing like getting great VCLT, enjoying it, and then I like to talk about it later once I've received it. So, from Gary at Physical Format Rock and Roll. And let's see whether there's something else I want to say about it. Well, peaked at number 4 on the Billboard 200. Not bad for a guitar slinger, huh? Jeff Beck does a great job. Still banging them out to today. So, that's it. Vinyl Community, that's what I wanted to talk about, those 2 albums. And we'll see what else we have coming down the road. I think I'm getting near the end of them. So, but I like talking about them. People take the time and the generosity to send them to them. Least I can do is spend time talking about them then. Alrighty. Have a great day, take care, and God bless you all.